What's up everybody, it's the Lawn Lover back with another video. Today we're going to go over the rake and stripe system that I found online that goes on the Toro Timemaster. We'll go over the installation and why I picked this product to try out on my mower. So stay tuned. So I picked this product up on a company called Red Magic Performance. I found this online. Not a lot of stuff that I've seen online mention this product. I actually thought it looked pretty interesting. It clips onto the front of the mower, onto the axle of the Timemaster. It cost me $200 on sale. I'll link their website down below. They also have it on eBay. I think it's cheaper on eBay most of the time when it's not on sale from what I've seen. But I will link it below, both links for you. But basically, this thing is supposed to, it's got tines on the front. It's supposed to pick the grass up. Kind of looks like a dethatcher. It mentions in the instructions it is not a dethatcher. So make sure that if you think this is a dethatcher, do not buy it for this reason. Basically, I mow a little taller. I have a fall fescue lawn. So in the spring, summer, I usually try to mow 3.5, 4 inches, if not a little taller, to keep that grass looking a little healthier. And I've noticed in the past on my other mowers, the grass is laid down, especially on the tire tracks where you go over. Even if you vary the pattern, it will lay over. So this, in essence, is supposed to help lift up the grass so you get an even cut over everything. It's supposedly supposed to help stripe too, but I already have a striping kit on my mower, so I'm not too worried about that. I mainly wanted something to help pick the grass up so when I mow over it, nothing lays over and I get an even cut every time and don't have stragglers after I cut. So the installation's pretty easy. Basically here you can see we're going to unbolt the wheel, and it's basically just take a socket wrench, unbolt each wheel. The brackets are labeled left and right, so make sure that they're put on correctly, and it slides right in over the wheel, fits perfectly here, and then you just slide the wheel back on, bolt it on, make sure everything spins right and that you're all set up correctly. Then you're going to take the bolts they supply and bolt the actual arm bracket to the mounting brackets. Pretty simple process. It's 4 bolts, left and right, 2 on each side, and these bolt straight together. The most time-taking part of this whole process is bolting the tines on. So it comes with the tines, and basically you have to shove these in and adjust the tines. They are not spread out, as you may or may not be able to see in the video. They're not really spread out great, so once you shove them in, I did have to adjust. The instructions do recommend to keep them about 1 inch or a 1/2 inch to 1 inch off of the ground on a level surface. I did this in my garage, as you can see, and I made sure that I measured each tine and bolted it in at about a little over 1 inch. Like I said, I have a taller yard, so I didn't want it going down too much and ripping everything apart. It's pretty lightweight, so I don't think we'll have much issue with hills or anything, getting it up and down hills. It's actually way less pound for pound than the striping kit that comes with the Toro mower that I have. So I'm not too worried about that. So we'll see how it goes. Basically, you pop this thing in. It's got 2 little Allen bolts on it that you'll want to loosen. And like I said, in the instructions, it said to keep the tines between a 1/2 inch and 1 inch off of the ground. I opted to go a little over 1 inch just because I have a taller yard. So I did adjust this and use a tape measure. Mine was right about the top. So make sure you get these things pretty tight, and the wheel swivels around. It's on pretty nice bearings, so it shouldn't have an issue with spinning. And this was the final step, and we're all set and ready to go. So all in all, it took me about a 1/2 hour to install this product onto my mower. snow on the ground right now. Couldn't go out and test it out in the middle of winter here in Indiana. So I'm looking forward to see how this thing performs in the spring and if it was worth it or not. So if you want to know how this thing performs, make sure you hit subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and we'll do an update video later this spring and summer on if this thing was worth it or not. I'll see you again next time on the Lawn Lover channel.